core belief that I want to explore today is that a company's primary customer is actually its employees.
I love that notion. I have to almost put a different hat on because it's so pivotal for me in educating that the customers are at the center. So it took me a minute to say it that way, but then I had the ahas of, well, of course, you want to represent your brand out there. You want to recruit, attract the right talent that feels connected to your values. You want to make sure you're actually displaying and showing up that way. So you promise something over here. Does it really feel like that? Do you really feel heard? And do you feel that you belong and you have a voice and whatever those things are that matter to you? And that is, I think, that was my aha to say these actually do go together. You have your own journey as your employee and you're
Yeah.
going to spend a whole lot of time there. So you really need to like where you are and believe what you're doing.
What I found interesting is in my work was very focused on externally, on focusing on customers, on what their training looks like. With a lot of companies going remote first, what I found is when you have these remote first teams, how are you going to onboard them? How are you going to educate them on the product, but also in addition to that, give them the feel of the company because now you're not in the office together. And so you don't have those one-on-one conversations. And actually recently, some of the projects that I've worked on have actually been focused on internal team training and building out onboarding for them. So thinking through exactly what I would have done for the customer before, but now for the internal teams, as you said, Clarence, becoming the customer. So we want to make sure that they're engaged and they're learning about the product and the company culture and excited to then truly understand where they fit into like the whole puzzle of all of the pieces of the company so that they can then show up and support the customer.